Loneliness is a social problem. It is a personal problem and it doesn't do any good to anyone. The solution is not to say better alone than in bad company. The solution is to invest on the third option, to be in good company. Because to be in good company is infinitely better than alone or in bad company. And people ignore this third option.
Yes, and many times the person keeps reaffirming something until becomes a truth. It's like when you tell a lie many times to yourself, you ended up believing that is true. So many people are saying, I don't need to get married, I don't need man, woman, marriage, family. I am happy the way that I am. But there is always a day that you miss something. And what do you do on that day? Normally, this is not a day in a year. This happens many days in a month. If people were sincere, and we know we are human beings and we are the same in the sense, and there is a day in the week that you wanted to have someone in your life, you wanted to go back home and find someone in the house, the moment that you go to bed and you want to be hugged by someone. And that is the moment that you miss to have something. And people try to cover up. I'll go out, I'll drink until late, I'll be watching TV until I fall asleep. And the person tries to cover the moment, but that moment exists. And age starts to come and you cannot cover it anymore. With a skin that gets old, we put less makeup. Because if you put a lot of makeup on a skin that is getting old, the makeup will be cracking up. That's why people try to cover things when they are young, but they will reach a point that you won't be able to do that. And then,
The matter is, people say, I would like to have someone, but I can't. I don't believe that I'll have someone that will fit into my life. The risk is too great. The risk of things going wrong is too great. So I'd rather not risk. And here's the problem. Because people think either they are born with luck in love or bad luck. And one thing has nothing to do with the other. You don't treat your career or any other aspect of your life like that. You dedicate yourself to improve whatever area of your life you want to improve. In love life is no different. You need to invest in this aspect of your life and stop thinking like this. Listen, you, single person, regardless of your age, pay attention. You need to stop expecting to find love all of a sudden, expecting that God will send from heaven someone to you. That's not what happens. The couples that you know that they are happy and they have a good and admirable relationship and family, they worked for that and they remain working for it. If you are going to work for something, loneliness also demands work. Which one do you prefer? Live as a single person and to compensate the loneliness in many ways, or to work on a relationship that is worth it. So if you want to build it, there are tools, emotional intelligence for it. You need to learn it, to apply it. And it's what we are showing here on the seminars too. Couples and people who come to us single, divorced, widows, and they learn how to build this. And when they apply it, they learn that had nothing to do with luck, but it was a skill, and you can learn it.
yes, and I can speak about this because I got married really young. I didn't have the luggage of bad relationships before. I got married with someone that had character, that wanted to do the right things. So if you look at us, you would say perfect, the perfect couple. They have everything to do right, but we almost got divorced
They lacked ability.
because we lacked ability. It's not that I had luggage, no. It lacked ability because I had reference from my parents and I had everything to do right, but I was losing my marriage. So people need to stop thinking that everything's about luck. No, it's because this person's like this. They have everything to do right, to do well. But you need to decide. If you want to be happy in your love life, you need to make a decision. I will learn how to be in a marriage, to love, how to be a wife. I will learn to be a husband. When you decide this, you will be happy.
And something else, you need to stop judging all men or women on the face of the earth by the experience you had with one or two. Oh, I had a terrible marriage. I suffered. I don't want to get married again. You had a bad experience. Most probably, you also were to be blamed, but it doesn't mean that everybody else is like the person who you didn't have a good relationship with. You need to change your thoughts first, then you will have a better relationship. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.